If you know your history, then you will know where you are coming from, and in whatever you do, seek wisdom. Knowledge is power. Inugo maka the book Hip Hop and Igbo Culture, authored by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie Ezanumba the First, Metal of EBEONADI 103.5 FM. There is a great insight in hip hop and Igbo culture. You can get this book or pick it up at a bookshop in St. Teresa's Catholic Church, Omonya, or at EBEONADI 103.5 FM Ogidi. You go to www.amazon.com, search for Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie. For further information on how to get this book, please call 080-3916-7049 or you WhatsApp 080-6579-6599.
You are tuned to EBEONADI 103.5 FM, and this is newspaper headlines. This morning on the Guardian newspaper, British team trains Nigerian Navy on techniques. Ex-bankers 10 million naira rights suit against EFCC. Others dismiss. Ex-bankers 10 million naira rights suit against EFCC. Others dismissed. Minister boosts creative economy with waivers to community cinemas. Unlawful detention. Enugu housewife seeks justice for incarcerated husband. Nigeria at 64. Economic hardship. Political rifts overshadow celebration. We have lost hope in President Tinubu. Bob Risky. Federal government sets up panel to probe NCOS amid denials. Enugu. Between noise pollution policy and religious censorship, Lagos Assembly holds a public hearing on bill to regulate market operations. New CJN Akpabio Mukta sets agenda for Kekere Ekun. Court sentences man to 14 years in jail for sexual assault. Heart Foundation reports spike in sudden deaths at airport. Church accuses breakaway group of attempting to seize properties in Taraba. FEM celebrates Nigeria as 64. VDM versus Bobrisky. Nigerians afford reps priorities. Intervention. Lapo Ekun elect. Odulaja promises to make Ijebu commercially vibrant. At Independence, Plateau, Castena preach unity, patriotism, orders. Nigeria records decline in MPOS cases. Doctor sues Army Major for trespass on property. Alleged debt. Court clears Okonjo of 168 million naira indebtedness to AMCON. NAF, Nigerian Air Force, begins investigation into alleged bombing of civilians in Kaduna. Power outage in Damaturu leaves residents without water. Nigeria at 64. Archbishop Martins calls for sober reflection. Mba swears in local government chairmen, deputies, urges them to relocate to council. Tinubu orders a ministry to assess flood impact on Borno livestock. Adamawa urges residents to shun national protest. Dog meat seller abducts 6-month-old baby in Rivers. 1999 Constitution remains albatross to development, says Olurode. Mob justice claims life in Lagos. Construction worker crushed to death. Mob justice claims life in Lagos. Construction worker crushed to death. tight security at Edo House, government house, over alleged invasion. Independence, Atiku, NLC caution politicians against undercutting democracy. October 1st protest is unconstitutional to confine protesters. Lagos lawyer tells government. Edo communities call for urgent action on education, security. Imo government denies plans to establish internally displaced persons, refugees camps. And that's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning on newspaper headlines. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending SMS or WhatsApp messages on 08067 08066796597. I take it again, 08065796599. Send SMS or WhatsApp messages on 08065796599. And still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning, from the Guardian newspaper, we'll flip over to the Vanguard newspaper. On the Vanguard newspaper this morning, Nigeria at 64, Jonathan, Atiku, governors, NLC, others urge unity to tackle nation's challenges. Still on the stories making the headlines on the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Protests, police talk tough, organizers allege intimidation. Naira under fresh pressure, ends September at 1.
If you know your history, then you will know where you are coming from, and in whatever you do, seek wisdom. Knowledge is power. Inugo maka the book Hip Hop and Igbo Culture, authored by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie Ezanumba the First, Metal of EBEONADI 103.5 FM. There is a great insight in hip hop and Igbo culture. You can get this book or pick it up at a bookshop in St. Teresa's Catholic Church, Omonya, or at EBEONADI 103.5 FM Ogidi. You go to www.amazon.com, search for Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie. For further information on how to get this book, please call 08039167049 or you WhatsApp 08065796599.